Hey there, Dan from WorkOS here. I'm super excited to share with you some of the improvements we're making to the admin portal. Now, we all know and love the admin portal. This saves us a ton of time when we're onboarding customers to enterprise features like single sign-on, directory sync, or log streams. It helps out a ton because we can avoid the back and forth that you need to do with your customers, sharing things like service provider metadata URLs, for example, if they're configuring SSO. You can even integrate the admin portal into your app. So if you see this example app here, HireOS, all your customer has to do is click Configure SSO, and then they're brought into the admin portal where they can select their IDP, whether that's Okta, Azure, Google, and then they'll get step-by-step instructions showing them exactly how to configure SSO in their IDP. It only takes a few minutes, and at the end of it, you're done. You've configured SSO, nothing else to do. If for some reason you don't have time to integrate the admin portal into your app, you can always just send a one-use setup link to your customer instead, where they'll be able to use the same experience. So as we just went over, the admin portal does a fantastic job of onboarding your customers to enterprise features like single sign-on. However, a lot of times there's more to the story. There is maintenance that has to be done long after the onboarding has been completed. So you probably have seen a notification in your email inbox or maybe the Slack channel you have with WorkOS saying that one of your organizations has a SAML X509 certificate approaching expiration. In this case, your customer that was onboarded probably a year or longer ago for SSO needs to update their certificate in order to maintain that SSO connection. That means that you now have to intervene and get your customer to take action. And this is why we're so excited to announce admin workflows. This will allow you to add a contact email to your organizations. This way, when something goes wrong, such as a certificate approaching expiration, WorkOS will reach out directly to your customer and get the issue resolved. Let's head over to the WorkOS dashboard and check it out. We'll see here that our new customer FooCorp hasn't onboarded to SSO yet. Let's go ahead and send them an invite email so they can configure SSO. Now, if we head over to our customer's email inbox, we will see an invite from WorkOS to set up SSO. All our customer has to do is click on Set up SSO, and now they're brought to the admin portal where they can select their IDP. FooCorp uses Okta, so they'll go ahead and click Okta, and then they'll get guided instructions showing them exactly how to add HireOS as an app in Okta. Cool. So now let's fast forward into the future when the SAML certificate on this connection is approaching expiration. If we go back to your customer's email inbox, they'll see this email that says SSO access is getting ready to expire. All they have to do now is click Update Certificate. This brings them to the new admin portal workflow. From here, they just have to follow instructions. So we're going to actually update this with a metadata URL. And what that'll do is allow WorkOS to pull the URL in the future and automatically bring in updates. So this doesn't even have to be done anymore. So following the instructions, we can go over to Okta. And remember, this is your customer going over to Okta. They'll find your app in their Okta configuration, and boom, they just have to click this copy metadata URL button in Okta, and then we can go back to WorkOS, paste it into this text box here, and click the update button. Sweet. Now it's time to test the connection and make sure that the new certificate is working. All we have to do as the admin of your customer is click the test button right here. And now you'll see it logged us in with Okta. So we know that it's working and everything is great. We've just successfully updated the certificate and there's nothing else to do. This is awesome because your customer just updated their certificate for SSO without any intervention on your part, and you had to do nothing. So this is just one of many ways that WorkOS is helping you spend less time troubleshooting enterprise features and more time building the best experience for your customers. We're really thrilled to be shipping admin workflows, and we look forward to building more improvements for you and your customers in the future.